that's why revenge is not always the solution to everything. Hey beautiful souls, we are live as your favorite podcast show, the podcast where we tend to peel back the layers of our everyday life, and also we get real on what is actually going on with us, and we figure out a way to get better and move on. Today we're going to be having a deep conversation that one of you suggested in the comment section, and we're going to be talking about it today. Today's topic, I've been preparing to have an episode in regards to way to break it down and explain it, but based on the fact that someone asked it and they requested so many times, and that's why I'm actually going to be talking about it today, even though I'm not going to be going fully into it as of in this episode. I'm just gonna try to go towards the aspect the question is coming from. So today we're talking about the best revenge is to do nothing, heal, and move on. Yes, I said that. Now let me be honest, whether it's a broken friendship, toxic relationship, or even a messy family drama, our first instinct as human is just to find a way to fix it, to find a way to get them back, even no matter how much they hurt you, no matter how much they might have betrayed you, no matter how much they might have damaged you. You're not even looking at the way forward, you're looking at how to get them back. But the spoiler alert is that instead of trying to get them back, instead of trying to make amends, it's better not doing anything, not clapping back, not getting any revenge, not getting your own, bite, not even doing nothing. That's the most powerful thing you can do if you want to get revenge back. Why do I say that? Psychologist says that revenge gives you a hit of a temporary dopamine. That's the brain chemical that you produce when you eat chocolate, or when you get a ton of likes, follow, cute, nice comments, especially when you bury your heart in the work you do on social media and you get those likes, those feeling you get. Yes, that's kind of like a temporary hit of dopamine. That same thing revenge gives you, in the sense that when someone hurts us, we tend to do back, we want to pay back, because it feels like we're taking back control of whatever the situation is. We're taking back control, we're taking back the power they might have over us. So we want to do our own back, we want to get our own bite back, we want to give you back what you give me 100, I give you 100 back. It's like that feeling you just want to. That's why most of the time when people are thinking about giving revenge, when people are trying to give someone a payback, they don't think about the consequences, they don't think about the after effect. At that moment, once you get that revenge, it doesn't bring back what has been lost, it doesn't bring back anything. It's just the feeling that hits you that moment, that temporary feeling that you feel, but what is done has been done. What you might have gone through, that wouldn't bring it back. It's just that temporary brain chemical, that dopamine that runs through your vein like a rush. That's all. And that's why most of the time, doing nothing is the most powerful thing you could do, because even if the person is expecting you to do something, the fact that you're not reacting, the fact you're not even saying anything, that's the most powerful thing. Imagine, for example, you walk into a room and you catch your spouse or you catch your partner and she's with, another female in a room, or he's with another male in a room, or, she's with another guy in the room, and you basically did not say anything. You just look and walk away. You get home, no talk, nothing. You're smiling. You just naturally you. There is no pretending. You're not angry. You're just the same way you've been acting. Most of the time, your partner will rather want you to act. Your partner will rather want you to say something, to do something, rather than just keeping quiet, rather than not saying anything. Or for example, your kid sister or your kid brother, they normally do these things and you always react to that. They take your stuff and you already react. And one time you just come, you sit them with it, and you just look and you don't say anything. Subconsciously, they want to return that by themselves. So most of the time, let people beat themselves up revenge doesn't really give you anything. It just gives you that feeling, and that's it, making you feel like you're in control again. But what am I trying to say? I'm just trying to say that most of the time, you in the quest of getting revenge, forget the part of you that needs to heal, the part of you that needs to acknowledge what might have happened to you, the part of you that needs to seek for help, the part of you that needs to move on. You tend to put that part of you aside and focus on trying to get a payback. But when you get that payback, when you get that revenge, when you get whatever you're looking for, and it's all done and dusted, you've not healed. You're still there, and like the years and months and hours you spend trying to get this whole revenge plan, whole revenge stuff acted on, you would have used it to like protect whatever it might have been and move on. So what am I trying to say? There's always going to be someone that's going to hurt you. There's always going to be that family messy drama always there. There's always going to be that best friend that is going to hurt you. There's always going to be that person that is going to break your heart, especially if you're new into, falling in love, finding connection and stuff. There's always someone that is going to always hurt you. What matters is how do you handle it? How do you put that aside and focus on, yes, I met a wrong person, but that person doesn't have to define how I am or how I behave or things about me. I am still going to be me. Yes, I had a very messy family, drama and stuff like that. But yeah, I came out of it. But that shouldn't define the family I'm gonna have. That shouldn't define, people choose their family. Do you understand? People, you can choose your family, you can choose people you call family. It doesn't typically have to be people you were born, from the same parent with. People adopt children, and, people choose you. So you choose your family. Even if it's messy from where you are, it's okay. Look at it, watch it, and walk away. Sometimes healing and moving on, talking about it to someone that can provide you the exact help you need, could only be the medication you need. Revenge is like a temporary victory. It feels good for a moment, feels like you are alive. But the truth is that it doesn't heal the wound. That's true. It doesn't heal the wound. It doesn't help you process whatever it is. No. Instead, it reopens it. For example, she ghosted you. What do? Instead of you going to party, clubbing, trying to prove a point, you find a way to heal. Instead of posting all over social media, trying to be like, oh, you're having your best life, where you're not actually having your best life. You rather fake it on social media because you're trying to make someone feel like you're living your best life when you're not living your best life. To forget that you are the one that actually need to understand that, yes, you didn't deserve what happened, but no, you're not living your life to prove a point. You're not living your life to acknowledge or make someone feel important. Because as much as you're trying to seek for revenge, they're living rent-free in your head. And what you don't remember is that you're still stuck in the past. You're not moving forward. You're still trying to get your evidence, get this, get that, and you're still living in the past. Truth is that here's the funny part. With betrayal, when you do nothing, that is very powerful. It's very strong. It's unspoken. You don't know how powerful doing nothing, especially when the person knows they really hurt you. The fact that you don't do anything, the fact you don't talk about it, the fact you act like nothing happened, that is very powerful. And that's the most powerful move you can use. Let me tell you why. First thing first, you're showing the person or whoever that person is that they don't have control over you, or anyone doesn't have control over you. And secondly, you're also trying to tell them know that you're not stuck in the past. Yes, it happened, but now you're looking forward to the future. That's why they are in the past. That's why they're no longer around you. That's why they're no longer among people you want to share good news happening in your life with. They are in the past, trying to get their way into your life, trying to, live rent-free in your heart, trying to provoke you, trying to do things to make you angry. Don't say anything. Even when they come to your social media, comment section saying things, bullshit, don't even act like somebody's talking. When they are, orchestrating gossip, rumors about you. When you don't act like no one is talking, it makes them go crazy. And also, you are showing that you're upgrading yourself into the place where you choose peace. Because peace is something no one can fake. You can't fake peace of mind. You can't fake, no matter how much. See, peace is something that it has to come from within. And you're showing that you're choosing your peace. And because your peace is very, very important to you. And that shows them that you are not the same kind of person that they knew in the past. Now, you are a different kind of breed. And they can't predict you. Because most of the time, based on experience, people that hurt you, they know exactly what they're doing. Sometimes they have been around you for quite a long time. They know how you will respond. They know how you will behave. They know how you will act. So they're expecting you to break bottle, to shout, to scream, to do unnecessary things. But when you don't do that, it's like you're pinching them. It's like you're poking their pride. It's like you're poking whatever they were, expecting from you. It feels like what's going on. And that's why most of the time they want to creep back into your life to come and destroy more because you didn't give them any reaction in the beginning. And that's why I always say it. If you show me your true color once, Otilo, you can be a friend from the far. I will be in Kafachan. You will be in China. Let's be in our own world. We can be friends from there. That's why revenge is not always the solution to everything. If you want to be, that girly, if you want to be that guy, learn how to control your reaction. Learn how to control yourself. Even when you're so angry, just take a chill pill. Walk away. Leave that space. Find a way to carry yourself with so much grace. Because why? Who is doing you? They know what they are doing. They are not blind. So that's why I say revenge is not always the best answer to the solution. Because if you choose revenge, you're all still giving this person, that family member, that best friend that hurt you so bad, you're still giving them so much power. That toxic ex that used to beat you, you're still giving them power over your life. And narcissist that was manipulating you, you're still giving them power because you're trying to get revenge for what? It's done and dusted. They have taken whatever they could take, but that's it. That's the last thing they will take from you. Why they are not in your life, but you're still letting them take from you? Why sometimes because someone hurt you, you go and shoot them, they die. You guys, if they catch you, go to prison. The person is still costing you, even while they are still not in your life, because you're going to spend your life in prison. The person hurt you while they were in your life, and they are still hurting you while they are not in your life. Why? So that's why I say revenge is not always the solution. Most of the time, take a step back. I know I might not see. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it might have broken you. I don't know the mess, or I don't know the pain, the suffering, the agony you went through. I know, and it's okay. Nobody can go through that and come out strong. But you did. But now, please, in the name of God and in the name of anything you worship, don't let them still live in your future. They are in your past. Let them be in the past. So now, see the trick. You're thinking about them. Yes, in the past, you're thinking about them in a good way. But now you're thinking about them in a bad way. So now, they're still living in your head. No matter whether you're thinking about them in a good way or in a bad way, they're still living rent-free in your head. They still have some sort of control over you. That's why you decide to throw your life away, because you just want to get a few minutes temporary feeling of what? Of excitement, of feeling like you have control, when you don't. You basically don't, because the person still have control over you. They know what they will do now, and they get a reaction out of you. And you still think that you are the one getting a revenge. They are the one pressing you like today's bread, and you're just there thinking you have it. You don't have share. That's why I say revenge is not always the answer to everything. Sometimes doing nothing is the best answer. When they expect you to shout, you don't shout. When they expect you to scream, you don't scream. When they expect you to, react in a certain way, you act like nothing happened. Then watch them go crazy. Even though they want to pretend like they are not going crazy inside, but they are. That's what I'm saying. You're doing it not for them, but for you. Silent and so loud. More than thousands of words, more than thousands of people speaking. It's not worth silent. Especially silence in when you're expected to react and you don't do or bet or do anything. That could prick your heart. People can go crazy, especially when they expect you to do something and you don't do that. You act like, oh, sometimes that's why I say when you hold life like this, even when things are supposed to get you out of your, cool, you just act like it's nothing. Even though inside your house you're going to cry, but it's okay. But don't let someone else that is in your past have control over your future. Why throw away your life and end up in jail? Why throw away your life and end up in prison? Why throw away your life because you are trying to hurt somebody and end up throwing your health away? Why throw away your life and end up causing yourself accident? Why throw away your life for something that it has already been done? Yes, it's painful. Yes, it's toxic. Yes, it's messy. But it's okay. Now, choose to let it go. It is in the past. Yes, it might not be easy. This is life. This is not movie. This is not a reality show. It's not going to be easy. Listen to me. But we're not going to throw away our life. We're not going to throw away things that has to do with us. We're not going to let a message someone that is not what it live rent free in our head anymore. How do we do that? By stopping and keep quiet and do nothing. And channel that energy into yourself. Start a brand. Start a business. That anger that you're using, you want to, tie somebody. Use it. Find something and doing it. Find business, invest in it. Find what you're good at. Put your mind into it. Use that anger. Go to where they normally do boxing. Go and box. Use that anger. Go and join MMA fight and make money. Use that anger. See, the best revenge you can get is to invest in yourself. It's not the investing that you come on social media and be making mouth, or you have this or be trying to post that. See, they will hear your news loud and clear. You don't need to talk about it. They will see it from wherever they are. Even if they are 1,000,000, they are still watching you. They will know. They will see it. And they will come. Oh, I don't know what happened. It was the devil. It was this. Yeah, it's okay. I understand it's the devil. Okay. But what am I trying to say? When it comes to bad, broken friendship, toxic relationship, and messy family drama, it's not always the best answer. Is not always to get revenge. No. Sometimes just keep quiet and walk away. So let me give you a quick example. Imagine your ex or your partner. Okay, let's say for example now, your partner cheats on you and you catch them. Your friends are telling you, expose them. With the other ear, they're saying, oh, let's go and slash his tires. You don't want to go social media and go and run. The truth of the matter is that if you come to social media and go and rant, people will call you the bitter ex. You are stalking, this boy that doesn't love you, he's a good guy. Because why? Nobody is going to see the part where he's beating you. Nobody is seeing the part where he cheated. Nobody is seeing the part where he hurt you. Now they're seeing the part where you're the one slashing his tires. You're the one, making noise, talking about going everywhere, making, fuss about coming to social media, saying trash about her. Now you'll be seen as the bitter girl. You'll be seeing that the girl that is messy, you're toxic, you're labeling yourself. Now, he's winning the fight. You're not even getting a revenge. Instead, that's why I said, You're not getting a revenge. In that moment when you're talking, you feel like, oh yeah, I'm exposing him, I'm exposing her. You know, you get that feeling. But a few minutes later, social media can go either way. They will choose what they want to choose. And if the person comes online and she comes and posts like, oh, she's the one that started it, and you are trying to defend, and at the end of the day, you look like the bad ex, you look like the toxic ex, in the sense that they're not seeing the part that person is actually the toxic one, but now you're the toxic one because you're the one making fuss. But imagine, he cheats, he comes home, or he comes to talk to you, act like nothing happened. You don't see. Silence is so powerful that you don't even know how powerful it is. You just keep quiet. Yes, inside you might be boiling, but let your A game come out. Don't even say anything. Don't act like anything happened. Keep your cool. He expects you to, because most of the time, you already see, if someone hurt, like I said before, if someone wants to hurt you, they already thought about what you do, what your reaction is, because that reaction shows them that you still cares about them, you still have power over you. So in a sense that they know they cheated, they know they messed up, and you did not say anything, you're not even acting like they did anything. They will be begging you to react. They will even be the one to be asking you, are you okay? What did I do? I'm sorry about. Yeah, it's fine. The fact that it's fine, even though you know it's not fine, it's fine. You start checking out of the relationship. If you want to move on, you break up. Break up is like, oh, I can see I'm not what you're looking for. And it's pretty obvious I'm not it. And no matter how much it might be hurting you, you rather go home, carry your bag, carry your property, go to your house, go to the shower, cry. It's okay to cry. When you're done crying, it's not worth seeing your tears, bro, says. It's not worth it. Like, what do you want to do? What can you do at this point? Nothing. But when you don't do anything, don't react. Give them nothing. Keep quiet. Just don't do anything. Focus on yourself. Acknowledge the fact that this person, this lady, this babe, this guy, this person just cheated on me, and I don't deserve that. And I am not looking for a closure as of right now, but I am hurt. You can talk to someone. You can cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to play, heartbreaking song and cry to it. Remember your grieving. Heal and move on. Because in that kind of scenario, you're able to grieve and heal naturally. And when you move on unbothered. Not even a flinch of your hair. Not even anything. See, in their mind, they will respect the ground you walk on. Because why? They felt they knew you. But now, it's obvious they don't. Especially when they feel like they have you in the palm of their hand. You're proving them wrong. So what am I trying to say? Silence is very, very powerful. I just used the relationship aspect to show you an example of how powerful silence can be. The silence makes you the master of the chess game. You play the chess like you are the boss. Don't say anything. Let them feel like they have got you. Let them feel like they hurt you. Let them feel like, oh, now they can go to party. They can go and dance. They can have any girl. They can have anybody they want. Okay, fine. It's not a race. Go have fun. But right now, I need to heal. I deserve that much to heal. I'm not going to jump from one shit to another shit because I'm looking for, to act like I'm moving on. I can get anybody. Yes, obviously, look at me. Look at you. You can get anyone you want. But not everything could have access to you. That's the difference. So trying to move on and jump into another person's hand because you're trying to prove a point, that's you being childish. That's you not being authentically yourself. That's you not respecting. Do you know what it means to respect yourself? Respecting yourself is looking at situation the way it is and sometimes choose to step back. Yes, it might hurt. Yes, this, yes, that. Yes, there's so many persons, so many people reaching out to you through DM. If you want a guy now, you get a guy. If you want a girl now, you get a girl. If you want to have anything right now, you can get it. But the difference is you're choosing not to. That's the difference between you and that person. So what am I trying to say? Is sometimes revenge is not always the best answer. Revenge is not always the solution. It could give you a temporary feeling that you have something. But babe, sis, you got nothing. And I'm gonna tell you. If no one will tell you, I will tell you. Going to his house, breaking glasses, going to his room, putting all his clothes in this, destroying all his properties, damaging all his stuff, wouldn't really do anything. It will just paint you as a toxic person. So what do? Shh. Don't walk away. Do you know what they say? Peace out. You're out. It's not a big deal. See yourself like you're the prize. If you see yourself that way, you see that you don't deserve to look after revenge. Naturally, life will serve you revenge to the person. You don't even need to lift the finger for that. It will just happen. And when you hear about it, all you could do is laugh. Do you see how life happens? But most of the time, it shows you that what goes around comes around. Because there was this story I heard, a quick one. There's this guy, he divorced his wife. And after he divorced his wife, the woman cried, but she didn't really say anything. You didn't even hear about it. We all knew the person. But then guess what? He went and married one person, a different lady. The lady divorced his hands, I think 5-6 months into the marriage, and got what? Half of his resources. And then he came online and was like, ba. What am I trying to say? Sometimes life serves you your revenge to the person. You don't even have to do too much. They used their hand and dig their own grave. That's why most of the time you don't even have to lift the finger. You don't have to let the person live rent free in your head. Let them go. It is painful, yeah. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's going to be easy. It's going to be so much painful, especially if you build years, if you build things with this person, and all of a sudden now this person acts like they can do away with you. It's okay. It is okay. Just choose you and let life does what it knows how to do best. Because there are some battles you can't fight yourself. And even if you fight yourself, you wouldn't get the kind of satisfaction if God fight that battle for you. There's this satisfaction you get, the solution that you will get if it's God that fight the battle for you. Baby, you will sit down like this and open your mouth. And that's why most of the time there is this proverb in my side that says, Ijofo, Ijigo. Just let the person be. Don't make a fuss out of it. Don't seek for revenge. Because why? You wouldn't get the best solution. You only get a temporary satisfaction. It's not worth it. Let God get the revenge for you, not you. If it's so bothering you so much, go and pray about it. If you want to pray, if you're a Christian, pray. If you're Muslim, pray to Allah. Fast. Pray. If you're not a Christian, whatever you believe in, pray. If you believe in nature, if you believe in Mother Nature, pray to it. Say how you feel. Talk about it. See, life, everything about you listens to the words that come out of your mouth. See, keeping grudges, first of all, we keep you on a fight or flight mode. What do I mean by that? You're always like, is it that someone to kill or to be killed? Like, why? Someone that is no longer there, is no longer in your life, they don't longer have control over the air you breathe. Why still letting them be in your shit or dictating how your life is going? Look at you. As beautiful and as smart that you are, everything about you is revenge, payback. What are you using it to do? Is it cooking food for you? Is it putting money in your bank account? No. Your anxiety level is on a spike. You are restless. Your cortisol level is on the spike, causing yourself unnecessary health issue. Your high blood pressure, because you are thinking about something that you're not even supposed to be thinking about in the first place, and you think you're smart. No, baby, you're not smart. You're dumb. Don't get me wrong. You are dumb. That's there. Because if you can't see that the person you think that did you whatever they did you still have power over you, then I don't know what I can tell you. And that's why they say revenge, it ages you. It does ages you. It's not a thing, it's not a shape, it's a biology. Do your research. You're a smart person, so do your research. Ages you times to your face with wrinkles everywhere. Why? They hurt you, okay? That's it happens. You're not the first. What happened? What makes you and the other person the difference is that you're choosing to hold back. You're choosing to hold yourself back. You're choosing to hold on to the grudges. The other person is moving on and using that grudges to invest in making themselves rich. But see, don't get me wrong. I know what happened or whatever it might be might have been very hurtful. I'm not saying you should forget the pain. I'm not saying you should discard whatever hurt you might have felt or whatever situation you might have gone through. I'm not saying you should disregard it. No, I'm saying you should acknowledge it. Yes, this hurt you. Yes, you felt like this. Yes, you went through this. Yes, this. Yeah. And then forget about it. Numb it. Channel that energy, that pain, that hurt into developing yourself. Learn the lesson. Every betrayal, every heartbreak, every messy situation has its own lesson. Learn the lesson from it and use it to improve yourself. So the next time you jam this person, that union, that friend, that family member, that auntie, that uncle, they see that you're not on the same level with them. Everything is not about raising a finger. Everything is not about sacrificing your life. Sometimes it's being smart. Handle situation like a smart lady and a smart man that you are. I want you to know that forgiveness is not reconciliation. You can forgive and still block them. You can forgive and they're where they are. They don't have to be close. You don't even have to see each other. You don't even have to be friends ever again. Keep your distance. They where you did, I did where I did. There is no day. I forgive you, but we're not reconciling. I'm not your life buddy again. That is done and dusted. Learn from your mistake and move on from it. You don't have to beat yourself up. 20 years, 30 years, you're still thinking about what happened to you when you were 15. Still letting this old person, that person have so much control over you. Wow. Is that how much you don't value yourself? Is that how much you want to get yourself to get old so early? See our fathers and our mothers in the village that had so many grudges. Do you see how they age? Do you want to age like that? No. Take care of yourself. Channel that. Use it. Enter boxing. Go and box. Here's that energy. Use it to exercise. Use that anger to use and do something for yourself. The best revenge you could do is to transform yourself to something they can never fathom that you will be in their whole life. That's the best revenge you can get. You can give to anyone. Heal, move on, and transform yourself. Don't fake it. Be you. Do your journey organically, naturally. You'll see yourself blossom. That's the best kind of revenge. Before I end today's episode, I want to tell you something. I once heard someone say, the opposite of love is not hate, it is indifferent. Because why? Hate gives the person power over you, even when they're no longer in your life. But indifference gives you freedom. Reason because they don't have power over you anymore. They don't have control over what you do or how you react. They don't have you in the palm of your hand. Neither you have you under control. You control how you react or how you behave. Whether it is a broken friendship, lost best friend, or it's a messy, toxic, narcissistic relationship, or it is, a messy family drama chaos. We're not trying to prove anybody wrong here. We're not trying to prove what we are not. We're not trying to get revenge, trying to prove them wrong. We're not trying to get in vain. But we're trying to transform ourselves from the lesson we've learned and rebrand ourselves. We're trying to live authentically ourselves. We're trying to step out of our comfort zone. We're trying to heal and move on. We're trying to choose peace over drama, over chaos. So now they see the difference from who they used to know and who you are now. That is the best kind of revenge. Not drama, not. Now, we don't do that here. We are more classy. We carry ourselves with so much grace. So why don't you carry yourself with so much love? You deserve as much. Your self-esteem, yourself, your brain, your mind deserve that. We don't need drama. Peace that comes naturally from within you, within the authentic version of you. That is what we are talking about. That's why if someone try to hurt you now, the best kind of revenge you could do is to ask yourself, do I need to fight, or do I need to turn around and use this whole situation and build myself and rebrand myself? Not because of them, but because I deserve myself that much peace. Because the loudest win you can give to anyone is choosing your peace. Because why? Your peace gives you something that they cannot give you. And that's why it's more louder than anything else. So, I want you to think about this. Anytime someone hurt you and they break you, or they are looking out for a reaction out of you, or they hurt you in a purpose they want you to react in a certain way, what you should ask yourself, do I need to waste my saliva and my energy in this? Do I need to use this as a learning point? Figure out how to build myself. And that's all for today, guys. Don't forget that I'm your favorite host, P. Candy. And remember, we preach about you putting yourself first. And that's all we are all about here. And until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take good care of yourself. I'll see you next week, same time. Take care. Bye now.